Sagittarius, hello, how are you today? Um, Weird introductions on my speciality. I can't even speak anymore. Just should I just give up and start again? No, do you know what? Because things aren't perfect, and we shouldn't expect to be perfect, and life shouldn't be perfect. And sometimes you get a blah 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 when you're trying to speak. So there you go. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading today. Now, the first thing I have to say for you is I woke up, and I was just sort of getting ready to get out of bed, and I heard the coin collection noise from Mario, and so it was like bling, now I was like, someone else had that. I was like, like immediately I was like, who had that? Who had that noise before? Because someone else got that through intuitively, and so I was like, was it Sagittarius? So I went to the last video and I was like, was it? And it wasn't in your last video. So I'm sat there going back through my notes, one reading at a time, trying to find who had the Mario bling noise. And it was you, but it was 3 weeks ago. So I was really excited actually that I got the same noise for the same sign, because it's nice when that happens. I think I've got a memory of like it happening with Aries, where they kept on getting Italian painters. And like when I look back, I was like, oh, it was Aries who got the other Italian painter. So I like it. It makes me feel like I'm actually getting something meaningful for a specific sign. So that made me happy. So perhaps you're playing Super Mario. Perhaps you've got kids who are playing Super Mario and you're sick to death of that noise. Perhaps it's something to do with like money collection, possibly for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. They just told me platforming. So whether platforming or platforms has some kind of meaning for you, there could be something to that as well. I'm just laughing at my notes. Intro, do. That's literally what I've written down. Then I channeled, as I was tuning into your energy. Now I'm using a specific deck with specific cards for specific signs to make sure I'm tuning into the correct energies. Something new that I'm doing for this set of readings, and I'm going to kind of continue to do that because it seems to be working. But I got, have I told you lately that I love you? So, oh, Sagittarius. So you could be like saying this to someone else, especially like kids, right? Make sure you're telling your kids you love them. And parents as well, yeah, Then I kind of looked at the card again, and they've got these kind of like goblets. Now, the meaning of this card is one, it contains fire and one contains water, because it's balancing out those two elements. And I looked at this one specifically, so the one in the right hand, or the one on the left, which will be relevant in a minute. And I got Goblet of Fire. Now that's a Harry Potter book or film, depending on, book or film, whichever. So have you been watching Harry Potter recently? I know that's a silly thing to say because so many people have been watching Harry Potter, right? But I'm getting something specific from that. So again, I'm going to come back to Harry Potter, but Goblet of Fire could mean something for you as well. What I got from it immediately was that's the film where, or book, where they have a bit of a competition. The Goblet of Fire, it's a competition run by all the schools. So you may be entering some sort of competition. I'm kind of seeing five of wands energy, like competitiveness. Then I got the words look through, and I could see like a prism, like a almost like a diamond, right, or a glass cut prism, with a m, not a n, but they were telling me look through, so it's like looking through this prism to something on the other side. It was like something here, and I was trying to look and see what this thing was through the prism. So something to do like being separated, maybe being at a distance from somebody. Maybe it could be indicating computer screens, phone screens, because they are made up of those like prisms, aren't they, like crystal screens? And so it could be something to do with that, like looking through a camera, looking through a lens. It could be looking through a window, because they also kind of indicated my cat this morning. As I was kind of making breakfast, I was laughing at her because she was on the windowsill inside the kitchen, and she's watching these little tiny birds through the glass, like jumping around on this bush, and she just looks so funny. So yeah, watching something through a window, through a screen, through glass, or through something else, which I'll come to again in a minute. I asked if they had any other messages, and they gave me red lolly, yellow lolly, and they showed me a lolly on a stick, like a sugar lolly with a swirl on a stick, and they said red lolly, yellow lolly. Now that's a reference to, I don't know if everybody has this, in the UK, it's a tongue twister. I'm thinking of tongue twister lollies now as well. We have tongue twister lollies, so maybe you've had one of those recently, like an iced lolly. But the tongue twister is lorry, like a truck lorry. So I don't know, maybe you do have children, maybe they've got a red lorry and a yellow lorry, or that could be something that happens within this week, which will be significant for you, a signifier to show you that this reading meant something. But yeah, the tongue twister is hard to say it repeatedly. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, la 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 la. You just la 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 la, right? Like I was doing at the start of the reading, you know, there's a meaning to everything. So tripping over your words, perhaps. Yeah. Now I asked for if they had anything else to say before I stopped with the intuitive messages, and they said go left. So whatever that means to you, Sagittarius, go left. Oh, and watch the birds. They repeated watch the birds. Now I've got a note here, best watching birds. And they repeated watch the birds. So whatever that means to you, watch the birds, go left. If it doesn't mean anything, just leave it. It might mean something later in the week. The first song that randomized for you on Spotify was Sparky's Dream by Teenage Fanclub. Not a song I know very well. I think it actually randomized for somebody's reading, and I added it to my Spotify, so not a song I'm particularly familiar with. So there could be something to do like with any of the words in the title or the name of the band. Sparky's Dream, Teenage Fanclub. Perhaps you've got a fan club, perhaps you are part of a fan club. Maybe it's something to do with when you were a teenager, you were part of a fan club. It could be like a teenage dream coming back for you, where you're going to enter a competition, something like that. While this song was playing, I saw the Empress cards separately, and I thought this feels like Sagittarius coming into a very strong energy, a very strong kind of like a nurturing leadership energy. And then the Emperor came out with the Ten of Swords, no, the Death card. Now, I don't want to scare anybody. It just means that you've broke away from some kind of emperor, some kind of authority figure in your life, and you're standing on your own 2 feet as an empress. And also the Seven of Swords was with that. So the reason why you've moved away, I think, or you will break away from something, is because there was some kind of deception around this emperor energy. So, but it was in relation to that song. It came out during that song. Now, if you remember, I was seeing, like, they were saying look through, and they were showing me like a prism, and something on the other side. Now, there's a line in that song that says, crystal ball to see you in the morning. Crystal ball to see you in the morning. Magic eyes to read between the lines. So somebody may literally have a crystal ball. And now this was funny because just as I was starting your reading, I was looking at a video about a new computer game pack. Again, computer games keeps coming up for you. For the game The Sims, it's a game that I play. There's a new pack which is all to do with the paranormal, and we're getting like a crystal ball in it. And I was sort of thinking to myself jokingly, haha, maybe I should get a crystal ball. And then that song came out, Crystal Ball to See You in the Morning. Now, it reminds me of a conversation I was having yesterday about the ability, like my ability to kind of like pick up on other people and sense other people. It's not something I do. I don't target specific people on purpose because that's creepy. But perhaps people have the ability to do this. Perhaps people can literally like look through a crystal ball and see what you're doing. I don't know. It sounds a bit far-fetched, right? But then so does being able to hear Mario noises when you wake up. So I don't know. Anything's possible in my eyes at the moment. So maybe somebody, I don't want to creep anyone out, but maybe somebody can see us and what we're doing. I hope they enjoy looking at my messy house and judging me for not decorating. So there could be something to that. And I was kind of having this conversation last night, and I was using as examples Harry Potter. Again, you've got Goblet of Fire. So I don't know which movie it's in, but there's one where Voldemort is trying to read Harry's brain, and Snape is kind of like trying to teach him how to block it out. So I don't know, maybe that's something you want to consider. But also, the other example I used was Star Wars. So Kylo Ren and Rey, they can kind of read each other's minds. So there could be something going on here for you in that regard. Again, I don't want to kind of creep anyone out, but it's significant. It comes through for a reason, right? I also saw the Magician card as I was writing these notes. I also saw the King of Pentacles, which keeps showing up randomly, not just for you, but for everybody. King of Pentacles is around a lot at the moment. And the Otters was on the bottom of this deck, which I kind of wanted to mention because maybe you're connecting with a Libra. Libra also had the Otters card, so it may be, it just seemed like a little bit of a prompt for me to be like, oh, hey, tell Sagittarius to check out Libra. I don't know. The next song you got through was Promiscuous by Nelly, Furtado and Timbaland. Promiscuous girl, wherever you are. I sang that really badly then, but I love that song. It's the two singers singing to each other, and Timbaland's trying to kind of like say, hey, shall we hook up? And Nelly Furtado's like, oh, what kind of girl do you take me for? All coy. So there's some kind of significance to the fire and water of your card, this mix of fire and water. The fire representing quite animalistic, passionate, basal emotions, and water signifying more emotional, loving connections, the need for an emotional connection. So there could be some kind of relationship where somebody's coming in very hot and heavy, not because they're trying to have their wicked way with you and run away, although maybe, but it's like there's a relationship. One person's very heated, very sexual, and the other person is saying, look, I'm gonna need more of a commitment here. I'm gonna need more emotion. I need to know that you're not just here for a good time. So a bit of advice there possibly for somebody. I've lit you dragon's blood to represent the fire, and patchouli to represent the emotions. And as I was lighting them with two matchsticks representing the two energies that I'm picking up on, one of the flames was very, very small and one was very big. And I twisted the matches so that the bigger flame lit the smaller flame. So there's something to do with sharing that passionate energy. So take anything that resonates there and leave anything that doesn't. Don't take it as literal advice. Use your own instincts and your own judgment of your own personal situation. The words that I picked out of that song were, I'm out of this world, come to my planet, which if you listen to the words of the Sparky's Dream, there's also references to being like out of this world on a different planet and things like that. They're just giving me another song, I'm on another world with you. I'm on another planet with you. So again, you could have this kind of like out of this world connection, very intuitive. I think this has come through for you before, where it's like you and another person, and you can almost read each other's minds, right? It's like a very intuitive, almost like psychic connection, possibly between you and somebody else, like Kylo Ren and Rey, like Voldemort and Harry Potter. For better or for worse, right? I don't know. That's a marriage thing, so I don't know what that's about. And then I'm trying to get inside your brain. Yeah, somebody is literally trying to mind read you, I think. Trying to read between the lines, trying to understand your point of view, trying to get inside your head. Maybe you're a bit of a mystery to this person, or maybe it's vice versa. You're trying to get into somebody else's head. So, okay, Sagittarius, what's going on? I'm just going to make a note of that song, and then we're going to randomize you a song on camera. Okay, as I was just kind of making my notes there and pulling up Spotify, they're giving me a bit more of that song. It's space travel's in my blood, there ain't nothing I can do about it. And I was thinking about how I sometimes worry that I'm creeping people out when I get messages for somebody. And I'm like, I'm not doing it for you specifically on purpose. I'm not trying to literally like read your head, right? I just take the messages that I'm given. So I just want to kind of reassure everybody I'm not doing it on purpose, like intentionally targeting individuals. I'm not doing that. I think that's maybe crossing the line, a bit of a boundary. There's nothing I can do about it. It just happens. I didn't ask for this to happen. It just started last year, at the start of last year, and that's that. So Sagittarius, please, a song for Sagittarius today. Oh my God, Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters. I am getting so much about flying. Literally, this song came through for me. I was in the kitchen. I was just listening to Spotify as I was making dinner and tidying up. And I was listening to this song, and I was thinking about how when I was applying for my passport, this song played. And I was like, that's so funny. Like, learn to fly, I'm applying for my passport. And then I was thinking, I got this feeling, I was like, maybe somebody's getting the pilot's license, and a helicopter flew over. Now, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about air travel. A bit of a worrying sign was that I think it was in Italy, on I think it was like New Year's Eve. The next day, there was all dead birds all over like a plaza or something. It was in the news, and I was like, that's kind of an omen for something to do with air travel. Okay, I don't kind of want to freak anyone out there, especially if you are flying. Just take proper precautions. But yeah, I was like, that's something. Like dead birds, that's something. And then in the news this week, a plane has gone missing. I think they found the wreckage now. I don't watch the news that much. It just upsets me. So I tend to avoid the news in general. But sometimes I do see things. So I was like, yeah, obviously, like, that omen was significant. So, and then I'm getting a lot of stuff about the sky and planes, and again, this is another conversation I was having yesterday. I was sort of out for a walk. I heard 2 helicopters yesterday, and I was looking for them and I couldn't see them. And then I was kind of watching these planes. There was like 3 planes in the sky, and I was kind of, strangely enough, if you watch that Scorpio, sorry, I'm waffling. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius. But if you watch that Scorpio reading yesterday, I intuitively channeled, she's my priestess, I'm her priest, which is a line from Danny California by Red Hot Chili Peppers. And so I intuitively got that line. And I'd kind of been watching Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey. And so, like, I've got this kind of, like, this stuff about, like, I was watching the planes and I was thinking, haha, Chemtrails Over the Country Club. And I realised, as I was stood there watching these planes in the sky, that I was listening to Spotify as well, that the song that had started playing on Spotify was Danny California. And I was like, that's really strange. It's like confirming the Scorpio reading for me. So I'm getting all this stuff about air travel. And then another friend was like, oh, they scrambled a typhoon over Cambridge, and there was a sonic boom. And then you've got Learn to Fly. It's like I keep getting these flying references. So it feels very, very significant, but I don't quite know why yet. It feels like something's going on with air travel. I don't think it's like conspiracy theory, chemtrails, like probably not. But there's something going on with air travel, aircraft at the moment. Is it aliens? Are they coming to get us? Maybe, I don't know. Conspiracy theories, get your tinfoil hats on. Right, I'm going to make a note of that song. I'm going to pass over this craziness, and we're going to start to pull cards and see what happens. I'll be back with you in a minute. I don't want to freak anybody out. Like, I'm not trying to kind of scare anyone or make anyone anxious or paranoid or anything like that. So if you're feeling a bit nervous and not picking up on that energy, Sagittarius, you're an adventurous sign. I'm picking up on excitement. It's like, yeah, I'd go on a spaceship ride. But again, I don't want to make anyone anxious. So if this isn't your reading, just leave it. You know, I totally understand. So back again in a moment to pull your cards. Just thinking about the line, I'm looking to the sky to save me. I'm looking to the sky to save me. And I was there, like literally stood there looking up at the sky at these planes, looking to the sky to save me. There's something to it, Sagittarius. Don't ask me for the answers. I don't have the answers. I'm just picking up on the clues. Right, okay. I am going to get an overall energy for your reading, a general, like, what's going on. Then we're going to go past, present, future, heart space, head space, action space. It could be craziness space travel. It could be something really like banal and down to earth. I don't know what it's going to be. Let's pull the cards and find out. I was really led to use, I'm guided to use which packs to use for each reading. As I'm kind of tuning into the energies. They really wanted me to use this deck, which I don't normally use the Muse Tarot as a tarot deck. I kind of use it as more of an oracle deck because she has brilliant messages in there. So I'm a bit uncomfortable using that as a tarot deck, but we'll see how that goes. That's what they wanted, and they were very clear on it, actually. I say they, I don't know who they is. Whoever's whoever's directing me, giving me messages. Could be aliens, could be God, could just be generally the universe, ghosts. Who knows? Do what I'm told. Okay, overall energy, 2 of Wands. Did you see how that came out? Yeah, making a decision. Do I stay or do I go? Do I go on that space travel flight? Maybe you're just going to Space Mountain. Like, to me, everything always seems absolutely bizarre. And then it always turns out to be something kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to Space Mountain. I'm just watching Star Wars. It's like, oh, okay. And then to me, it's like I'm seeing like, to me, it's coming through as like, oh, Sagittarius are going to another dimension. And it's like, no, Sagittarius are just watching Star Wars and Harry Potter. That's it. But yeah, making a decision, making your mind up. They're giving me making your mind up. Again, you got, was it last week? And you got. And I was saying, it's like it's the judges on The Voice and they're all turning the chairs around and you're entering this competition. Like, making your mind up, I think, was a Eurovision song. So the Eurovision Song Contest, are you a singer? Are you entering some kind of song contest, Sagittarius? Because it feels like it for some of you. Again, it's a general reading. There's going to be stuff here for one person, stuff for another person. So take anything that resonates, leave anything that doesn't. I am hyper. What is this energy, Sagittarius? Calm down. You need to calm down so that I can calm down. Right, past heart space, please, for Sagittarius. Past heart space, please, for Sagittarius. There we go. Page of Pentacles, coming up with a plan there. Having your heart set on something, taking tangible steps to make it happen, or wanting to make some sort of offer or receive an offer. That is too many cards. The Sun, the Star, oh my goodness. Hopes, wishes, dreams, working with other people to make it happen. Yeah, knowing what your happiness is, hoping for it, praying for it, working with others to make it happen. Brilliant. Okay, cool. I think that might have just been clarifying there. Thoughts, please. Thank you. Strength. Nice. Confidence. Action space, please. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, walking away from something or like having some kind of disappointment there, some kind of loss of material wealth, possibly feeling out in the cold. Current thoughts, current emotions. I am going to interpret everything fully. I'm just going to get clarifies. Oh, so in your current emotions, you've got the Star in reverse. Something like that's like a dream, a wish that didn't come true, possibly because of lockdown restrictions. Maybe you needed to literally fly to somewhere. Maybe you were going to enter a competition, you were going to fly there. But, obviously COVID restrictions, we're not able to necessarily move and travel. So it's like, it feels to me like a wish on hold. It doesn't feel like it's not coming true, but in your heart space, it's like there's a sense of it not happening. Indecision, weighing something up. Knowing that one option's better than the other, go left, whatever that means to you. That's the advice they gave you. Queen of Wands there, a lot of confidence. This is like fire sign energy. It's coming through as confidence today. Confidence in your own abilities, confidence in your own skills, assets in terms of like what you'd put on your CV, right? Or, maybe physical assets. Maybe you look really, really good and you're seeing your physical form as an asset. It's like, for example, what I mean by that is, maybe you are on social media. You think about like Kim Kardashian, Tana Mojo. There's like other people as well who, attractive people, male or female, attractive people, they have a lot of followers, they have a lot of confidence. Therefore, part of their job on social media would be to market products. So people who have things that they want marketing will come to these people and say, do an ad for this. And so their attractiveness is an asset in terms of their business if they are on social media. So something like that for somebody there. Future heart space, or it's just like your CV, like being confident, being capable, being like, I've got this and I can take action and get what I want. That is good on your CV, right? I mean, you wouldn't put it like that. I don't know how you'd phrase it. I haven't done a CV for years. Okay, which way, please? Not clear. Which way, please? I'm taking it in the upright. They can clarify with the clarifiers if it's not meant to be there. You are like the wounded warrior there in your future heart space. It's like, I know what I'm on. I'm going for it. I've got the strength and the determination and the focus. they're giving me polar bear energy. This is like polar bear energy for me. It's like determination, weathering the storm, being like built for it as well. Like, I'm built for this. Like, a lot of other people, like if you're in a competition and or you're going for something, you've got some sort of goal, and it's been a really like tough journey, a long grind to get there. It's like a lot of people would have given up. A lot of people would have been like, it's just too much effort, I'm going to go and do something else instead. So it's like almost, I'm kind of seeing like other people falling away or other people like dropping out, but you're persevering with this and you're like getting to that finish line through sheer will and focus and like hardiness. It's like, I've got the confidence, I've got the strength to kind of, it's like they just keep giving me game shows for you. I don't know why. So it might not be that like literally you're doing a game show, but it might just be the best way for them to communicate kind of the scenario. But they're giving me I want to say Ninja Warrior, but it's not Ninja Warrior, but that's a good example. It's like the one that I'm trying to think of is like an SAS one where it's SAS something. I can't think of the name of the show, and they're not giving it to me. SAS something, and it's like you know, you have 20 people at the start of the competition, and gradually they're kind of like, some of them get sent home, some of them get injured, some of them just lose the will to continue. So, and then in the end, you've got so many competitors, and like, you know, the best one wins. So it's coming through like this for me. Like you're persevering, emotionally, in your thoughts, and like here, whatever this loss was, like perseverance, and then like coming out of it looking really, really good and strong. It's good energy, Sagittarius, whatever this is. So future thoughts for Sag, please. Thank you. Oh, which way, please? I think it's undecided. We'll get clarifiers. Justice. So in your thoughts, you're thinking, you're weighing something up. You're getting like, am I going to get the reward and recognition? Am I going to get the outcome that I want? Am I going to get the are they going to rule in my favor or not? So it's undetermined, and you're thinking about this. You're like, it's like, am I going to win? What are the judges going to say? Is the wheel going to fall in my favor, kind of thing? Or it could be like there's some kind of contract that that may be in the balance. Like you might be trying to win a contract, like in terms of a job, but that's like undecided. You don't know which way it's going to go. Future action space, please, for Sag. Communication in reverse, communication action in reverse. If something doesn't go I think you're prepared, right? I think with this everything is fine card here, you're prepared for the worst. You're like, I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take the action that I want to take, but it's fine. I was kind of picking up on this as well when I was waking up. It was like, this is the Ten of Swords. Normally this is very similar to the Death card in that it means a complete ending, like something that's over and done with, possibly a painful ending, but everything is fine. There's two of this card in this deck. One is the Ten of Swords and one is everything is fine. So this is like either an ending or something that doesn't happen, but it's like you're gonna be all right about it. It's almost like, you know, and I'm not saying your dreams and wishes can't come true. It's like I'm getting told, moving the goalposts. It's like you had something that you had your eye on. You had a dream, a hope, a wish, a goal. They're telling me means to an end. But it's like you have reassessed, or you didn't want what you were going for anyway. It was just a way to get somewhere. How do I describe it? I'm trying to think of an example. They're kind of giving me a Vita, but I can't really get why. It's like you don't want... It's like maybe you don't want the fame with the Star in reverse. You don't actually want the fame. You don't want the money or the fame. Or it's like you don't want the fame, you want the money. Or you don't want... It's like you know where you want to go. And so you have to go for a certain goal, because going for that goal is going to get you to this place. It's like, it's not deception. It's not deceptive. It's like strategic. It's like, it's almost like it doesn't matter if you win or lose, because that's not actually the goal. That's not the plan. Everything's fine. So is that relevant to you, Sagittarius, in any way, shape or form? They're giving me, again, Jessie J. And Jessie J was on the UK version of one of these like singing competitions. Was it The Voice? One of those shows. I think it is one of the ones with the chair, right? Where they turn the chair around. Jessie J, they're giving me, it's not about the money, money, money. It's not about the money, money, money. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. So it's not about the money. It's not about the ads, you know, the ads and things like that. What is it about then? Sagittarius, what is this reading? I'm going to make a note of that song, and then I'm going to pull you an animal card. Price tag, isn't it? Forget about the price tag. Forget about the price tag. It's not about the money. Forget about the price tag. Otter. I told you the otters, right? The otters, 2 otters on the bottom of this deck. So it could be a friendship. It could be a love interest. Oh, and look, the cheetah. Like, oh, look at that. Like, it's like the otter's watching out. It's like they're looking and they're thinking, where's this cheetah? Like, and this cheetah's like running towards them. Maybe this is you. No, that's you. Look, with the strength card. Look at the orange. Or you're connecting with a Leo possibly, or someone with strong Leo placement, especially with the Queen of Wands there. But I'm seeing this as you, because you're the fire sign. You are an energy that moves with passion, that you go for what you want. You move, I'm getting move with intention. You move with intention towards what you want, and you want this otter, whoever this otter is. And I feel like possibly a water sign or someone with water element, but it's like your other person. So it could be, right, it could be like you, it's not about the price tag. It could be like you are entering a competition because if you are a finalist, you'll get to go somewhere, travel somewhere, which, yeah, brilliant if you win, but it's not about the prize. It's more about, like, I want to travel because, like, my friend lives there and I'll get to see my friend. Okay, cool. Right, we're getting it. We're getting it, Sagittarius. Right. Page of Pentacles. So you're making that decision. It's like she's waiting as well. Look, she's got the phone there. It's like waiting to travel, waiting to hear news. And there she's like, she's got bad news, but it's like everything's fine. Ace of Cups there. Okay. Page of Pentacles. So what's this plan in the emotional space for Sagittarius? Queen of Voices, Queen of Swords, and there's the competition. That's the competition card, 5 of Wands. So you know what you want. It could be what you want. You're very, very clear. The Queen of Swords is like clear. I know exactly what I want. Like laser focus. And then this represents kind of the competition. So it could be that you need to fight for what you want, or there could be conflict around what you want. Again, the birds symbolizing like flight there. There could be other people who want what you want. So the Queen of Swords is very strategic. Like, this is your emotions as well. In your emotional space, you're being really strategic. Very clear-minded about what you want. Coming up with a plan. Strategizing. Maybe learning things. Maybe gathering information somehow. It could be like, I'm thinking about when I did teacher training. I went to the interview for teacher training. I knew I wanted it. you know, I was very passionate about it, but I was very clear and I was very focused and I was very strategic, and I did my research. I gathered all my information. I went in there prepared. And I beat the well, I don't know if I beat the competition. Maybe we all got on the course, but you know, I did get on the course. I got the placement. I got the offer. I didn't do the teacher training for other reasons, but my strategy, my planning, the work that I put into it, my studying, got me to the top of that game. Right, it got me the where I wanted to go. I'm also drawn to the mirrors here. Now, the mirrors to me, again, are reminding me of at the beginning of the reading, you were being told, look through. Look through the mirror. Don't look in the mirror. Don't look at yourself. Look through. Don't know what that means for you. Again, maybe you've got a crystal ball. I don't know. Maybe you do mirror work. That's like a scrying thing. Strength. I think someone else had that, but it was ages ago. I can't for the life of me think who it was. Strength. Why is strength here, please? There you go, the Empress. Yeah, you are on top form. Empress, 10 of Cups, and the Hermit card there. This is like, you know what you want. You have that plan. You know what you need to do to make something happen. Like, oh my God, the Empress with the Strength card and the 10 of Cups. That is like goddess energy, Sagittarius, whether you're he, she, or they. This is like you standing in a very determined, like a very strong position, like knowing exactly what you want, having the confidence and the ability to do it. The Empress is all 4 queens of the tarot. So it's like you've got everything. You've got all aspects covered. Passion, emotion, logic and thought and strategy. The practical side of it, you've got it all under your control. It's like under your belt, right? Under your belt. You're mastering this, and it's all in regards to your 10 of Cups. So where are you going to be happy? What when you think of your happiness, when you think of whatever your happily ever after means to you, and it does mean shared with other people, right? It does mean the community that makes you happy, the family, the friends, the workplace where you're happy with other people. This is you moving confidently towards your happiness, towards where your heart is leading you. And it's expansive. It's like, you know that wherever you're going, there's growth and opportunity and not freedom, but like options kind of thing where you're going. And then you've got the Hermit card here as well. Now, the Hermit card is a card about, again, look, she's got that kind of heart shining there, that wish, that goal. It's a card about being quite introspective, doing some soul searching, really going inwards, taking yourself out away from other people for a while to figure out what you really, really want. So I think you've done that. It's like you've done that soul searching over here and you know what you want, right? Whatever the competition is, whatever that star is, you know what you want because you've done that soul work. And it could be that you've done shadow work. So like literally round of applause, like, well done, Sagittarius, if you've gone away and done shadow work and worked on all those kind of like personal issues, things from childhood that hold you back, things that make you lose confidence in yourself, things that make you feel like you're not worth it or you don't deserve what, you know, your goals. If you've gone away and done all that shadow work, which could be this right here in your past, the 5 of Pentacles, that's what that could indicate. Like working on those feelings of not getting what you want, feeling out in the cold, feeling like, you know, you're closed out from a situation that you can't get into, you know, like applying for jobs and getting rejected. That could be that. Or, you know, wanting to be part of something, but feeling like you can't access it. So whatever that brings up for you, it's like, sort of giving me as an example, like modelling contracts. If you hear models talk about modelling contracts, or even like actors and actresses, they go to so many jobs, like so many auditions, and you know, sometimes the person, again, getting like a judging panel. Sometimes the people are looking for, you know, maybe they want a tall, skinny model with black hair, and you're like a curvy blonde model. Like you just don't fit what they want, you just don't fit the spec. And that's not that there's anything wrong with you, it's that you know, you're just applying for a job where like, unfortunately, like, you don't fit the spec of what the person's looking for, but it's not that there's anything wrong with you. So it's almost like learning how to take rejection but not let it knock you down, and not take it personally. It's like, rejection is God's protection, right? Sorry, I'm just going to stop and restart. I've only got 16 minutes left, so I need to speed up. Rejection is God's protection. It wasn't right for you. It wasn't meant for you. It wasn't what would have made you happy. So it's like almost being able to take it on the chin, say, okay, yeah, everything's fine. That's what it is, right? It's like, I am not going to let fear of failure stop me from going for what I want. I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to have fun doing whatever I'm doing. It's like, you know, when you do watch these TV shows like, you know, The Voice or America's Got Talent, or, you know, all those kind of shows. It's like, the personal journey here with this Nine of Wands, the personal journey is the reason why people watch those shows and why they get engaged with them. So sometimes it's not even about the winner. And sometimes it's like the person who came in second or third place actually has the most successful career. So it's not necessarily always about winning. Sometimes it's about the journey, and sometimes it's about having fun along the way. And you're realizing that, Sagittarius. Okay, Five of Pentacles. I think I know why the Five of Pentacles is there. Yeah, oh, Emperor and Six. Yeah, you're definitely moving away from something, because the Emperor came up before, if you remember, with the Death card. So the Emperor signifies, it can signify with the Empress as well. It's like you stepping up and being like, I am in the best energy of myself. I'm really kind of like taking control of my own life, going for what I want, and you know, having the confidence and the clarity and the strategy to chase my dreams. Very strong energy. For others of you, with the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords here, and with the Emperor coming out with the Death card before, it's like you're walking away from something. You're leaving something behind that wasn't right for you. It could be a relationship that constantly left you feeling like you were out in the cold. It could be that you kept like giving your heart away to somebody who didn't appreciate it. You felt rejected, you felt cold, you felt isolated, but you're moving away from it now. I feel like you're really kind of like stepping into your own power rather than trying to seek approval from somebody else. So yeah, crossing a bridge here. That's shadow work, I think. I think this is like shadow work that you've done, because you're in that Empress energy, whether you're he, she, or they, right? It's just very nurturing, warm energy, rather than the Emperor, who can be a little bit bullish. So yeah, it's like you're getting over fear of rejection, fear of failure. It's like, it doesn't matter. I know that it just wasn't meant to be. I'm willing to put myself out there, because it's like, say there was 5 doors open for you, and the universe knows that there's one of those doors that is right for you, and it will lead you to your happiness, right? Your 10 of Cups. It's like, this specific door here is Sagittarius's door. But say you go through the first door, like thinking that's your door, thinking that's your dreams, your wishes, and the universe is like, no, we're going to shut that door, because if you go through that door, you can't have your door, which is like the one for you. So you try the second door, and the universe is like, nope, not for you. They pull you back out of that door. And then eventually you get to the 4th door, and the universe is like, yes, go through that door. But maybe you're like, oh, I don't want to go through that door. I don't want to try it. I've been rejected by the first 3 doors. Like, I've not got the energy. I've not got the strength. I keep getting rejected. Like, why should I even bother trying? And the universe is like, there's your door. Like, Sagittarius, the 4th door, like all the other doors have shut because we're trying to get you through this 4th door, because that's your door, Sagittarius. So it's like, you've now realized this, and you're now trusting, and you're like, seeing that rejection is God's protection. And again, you don't have to believe in God specifically, the universal protection. Whatever you know, everybody's welcome here. Whatever you believe is fine. So it's like, yeah, you didn't get those. It's like, I'm not going to fear rejection, but I know that if I don't take the opportunities, if I don't try, I'll never know. They're giving me Coldplay. If you never try, you never know. So that's why you've got this wounded warrior energy. It's like, okay, I've been rejected, and I've been rejected. It's like J.K. Rowling. Maybe that's why they're giving me Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling, I think, was the manuscript for Harry Potter was rejected by so many publishing houses, and eventually she got it to one that, you know, that was right for her, and she is like a billionaireess, and whatever you think of her and her political opinions, it's more about the story of like, all those other people rejected her because the one that it got her to the place where she was meant to be, and the place where her success lay. So maybe the first one would have taken, maybe like if she, the first publishing house would have accepted a manuscript and published it, maybe it wouldn't have been anywhere near as successful as the one that actually did. Excuse me a second. Okay, so we know why the star's in reverse, right? Well, tell me, why is the star in reverse? Nine of Inspiration, Wounded Warrior, yeah. The determination, it's like moving the goalposts. It's like, okay, I had that dream, I had that wish, I had that goal. It didn't work out for me. I'm not going to sit there crying about it. I'm going to move the goalposts. Like, look, it's like almost like there's the goalpost, right? Or you've got your back to the goalpost. You're going the wrong way. So the universe is like shutting a door so that you'll be redirected towards the place where your absolute happiness is. Yeah, exactly. You're like, look, it's so concise. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Inspiration is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's like, exactly. Such a clear reading. Actually, I'm always like really thankful as well when I'm like, I know what this is telling me. Two of Pentacles, Moon in reverse. Yeah, you've got clarity. You're not letting your fears hold you back. The Seven of Pentacles is like, the way I'm reading this is like you just keep going. You've planted seeds, watching them grow or waiting for them to grow. So it's like, I'm not going to worry. If I plant 7 seeds, like the 5 doors, right? If I plant 7 seeds, 6 of them might never grow, but 1 of them might grow, and it might grow into something really, really big. So it's like, not agonizing over one option, not letting fear hold you back. Like, I'm not seeing like the circle there. It's like she's turned her back on the fear. She's continuing along the path, persevering, really like strong polar bear energy for me today. Persevering and knowing that one of those seeds is going to pay off, and it's going to pay off big time. Almost gave me like Pretty Woman there. Big mistake. Big, huge, right? Yeah, exactly. Because in Pretty Woman, she goes to that shop. The women reject her. They say, oh no, you're not welcome here. She feels really, really disappointed. She picks herself back up again. You know, what's his face gives her a load of money and takes her to a shop where people are nice to her. So it's like, you don't, like, maybe Pretty Woman isn't the exact scenario, but the meaning is like, she was rejected by one place, but it led her to a place where, you know, she felt much more accepted. They were much kinder to her. So yeah. The Queen of Wands, but it's not about the money, it's not about the price tag, you see. It's very expensive. Well, screw you. The Three of Wands there. The Three of Wands with the Queen of Wands is, you were making your mind up. You've made your mind up over here, right? Queen of Wands, you stood in that strong energy, continued, persevered in that strong, confident energy, knowing that life is taking you somewhere. You just don't know where yet, right? Moving the goalposts when things don't work out. Keeping on going, persevering. But this is, I've made up my mind. I've made a decision. And then it's like those dominoes or all those seeds you've planted. And you may not be able to even see this coming, but it's like, there's kind of like some kind of knock-on effect with all that work you've been doing, where it's like going to pay off. It is taking you somewhere. You just might not be able to see, like, you can't quite see where those dominoes are gonna lead, right? They kind of go off the edge there. So you don't know where you're being led, but you're following like one domino to the next domino, one step to the next step, and you're persevering and you're keeping going, and that's what's going to bring you the success. The perseverance, the key is the perseverance for you, Sagittarius. Nine of Wands then in the emotions. Future emotions for Sagittarius. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here, please? There we go. The Tower. It's like, clarify the Tower. The Two of Voices, Two of Swords. There could be some resistance here for you with some sort of ending. I'm seeing kind of like the Tower moment as this coming in for you, but it's like everything's fine. So it could be something ending for you in your life. It could be something that comes in, it pulls the rug out from under your feet. It's like shocking, it's destructive. I feel like you sense it coming, you know it's coming. And it's almost like it's coming for a reason. So it's like, oh, what are they giving me? Hang on. They're giving me, they tried to give me something, I didn't quite get it, but it changed to let the storm rage on, Elsa. Like, the cold never bothered me anyway. Everything is fine. The cold never bothered me anyway. So using your intuition, protecting your heart space, continuing to pick yourself up and keep on going. The cold never bothered you anyway. So let the storm rage on. let the storm rage on. It's like, let it happen. What are they trying to give me? Three of Voices. Sorry, I don't... Three of Voices, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Emotions, and Four of Voices. You have got some anxiety over it. Because it's big, right? You have got some anxiety over it. Tell me about the Justice card in the future thoughts, please. Justice card in the future thoughts. Justice in the upright. Okay, so if you're not sure about which way it's going to go, there is some kind of like karmic justice coming for you. It's in the upright. Okay. Yeah, waiting for a decision. It's showing as the upright. So whatever the outcome is, maybe it's like something ends, but it's actually ultimately in your favor. It's like karma's going to come in for you. So maybe you're like fearing an ending, fearing a rejection, fearing whatever that tower moment is for you, fearing the storm, but it comes in. Maybe it doesn't go in your favor, right? Maybe you're ruled against, but it's like everything's fine. Because I know that it's the universe shutting one door so it can open another one, which is going to be my 10 of Cups. Look, again, you can't make it up. 8 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse. So there's some kind of karmic justice for you. Could be regarding some kind of contract or court system, some kind of official judgment. And it's like, it doesn't matter which way it goes. Like, if you win, if it goes in your favor, brilliant, you've got the success. If it goes against you, brilliant, the universe is guiding you towards something better. It's like not what you wanted anyway. It was never about the money. Something like that. 8 of Wands. And there's the King of Pentacles. I told you the King of Pentacles was showing. The Ace of Wands in reverse crossed with the King of Pentacles. So no communication, no action in regards to a King of Pentacles. Could be a boss, a father figure. Could be you caring about career and money. But then you've got the Page of Emotions. And it's like crossing out one of these. Page of Emotions, apology sometimes. But it's like a new, a love offer. Someone handing. It's like maybe you went for a job. And you didn't get the job. But you met someone at the... They told me audition. I wasn't going to say audition. I was going to say interview, and they said audition. You met someone at the audition, and it was actually, oh, this is actually a new friendship for me, or this person speaks to my heart. So it's not about the money. It's not about the job. It's about some sort of relationship that you're going to meet, some kind of connection you're going to make along this journey. And that's what the universe is trying to bring for you, because this Page of Emotion, it's another person, Sagittarius. It's another person. Could show up as a King of Pentacles, but they're actually here because it's some kind of 10 of Cups situation for you, where this person's actually taking you. It could be a job that comes in, you get the job, but it ultimately leads you to a place where you're really, really happy. You get on really well with your colleagues. I don't know what Temperance. And there you are at the bottom of the deck. That's your card, Temperance. Like having that balance, balancing out passion, balancing out emotion, knowing that rejection is God's protection. I keep saying that. Not having a fear of failure, knowing that when things don't go your way or the way that you planned, having that perseverance, that polar bear energy to be able to like pick yourself up, move the goalposts, reassess and keep going, having the strength and the confidence and the determination. Like you're showing as the Empress. You're showing as the Empress. So, and the Queen of Wands. Like you're very, very strong, Sagittarius. I don't know if you realize quite how strong you are and like quite what a skill this is. Like how I was saying with this 5 of Wands, being able to persevere is how you get to the top, because a lot of people are going to fall off by the wayside, right? A lot of people are going to not make it to the end of this journey. A lot of people are just going to say, I'm not going to open that 4th door because I'm sick of trying. I'm just going to stay where I am, right? But you're going to get up and you're going to open that door, and you're going to open the next door, and you're going to open the next door. And when they get shut in your face, you're going to celebrate, because it's like, that door wasn't the one for me. I'm going to try the next one. And eventually, like J.K. Rowling with the Harry Potter book, you're going to get to the right door, and it's going to be explosive for you. And it's because you've persevered, and it's because you've been like, you know, patient and temperate and balanced, and you keep moving, keep going. Oh, I love it. I love it. What a brilliant reading, Sagittarius. I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, Sagittarius, please. Be spirit. Yeah, sweet results await. You're putting in that hard work, and you're going to get there. Spider spirit, again, working, right? This is like Ace of Pentacles energy. Both of these like working hard, like persevering, putting in the work. I'm noticing as well, like, it could be two people. Could be two people. I'm just noticing like the legs, like the shape of them. I'm sorry if you don't like insects or spiders. I'm noticing it's a nice one though. It's got like a heart and a butterfly on it. It's like a nice spider. Yeah, really working hard, being like persisting with something. This is like something to do with community, working as part of a team, working as part of a network with other people. This one kind of works alone, but they spin the web over and over again. They kind of like mastering the craft. Make your dreams real, sweet results await. Watch your words underneath that there with the parrot. Watch and wait. So two things about watching there. Seahorse spirit. Again, otters pair up, seahorses pair up. So it's like almost like a kind of like a work situation. Sorry, my video cut out. I'm gonna have to speed up. Like a work situation, but it's to do with like the people there. Like it could be a love interest, but I think it's just like friends, people who make you happy as part of some kind of network. Like the bee's a network. The spider literally almost like makes a net, like network. Maybe you need to do networking. Right, I'm gonna pause while I find the pages. Maybe you're going to meet someone while you're networking, like you go to a networking event and you meet someone there, you know, someone who turns out to be a really good friend to you or a love interest, I don't know. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention. Then spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and spirit will take 10 towards you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic, and you will begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of the senses where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. Fake it till you make it. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Exactly what I was saying, right? Keep going. Another message of Spider Spirit is about any creative project you might be considering: writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you. It said look through, as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now, if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. So you may need to channel, right? Channel inspiration in order to make something happen. Look at the, like, planting seeds, look at the dominoes, exactly what I was saying. Okay, watch and wait, I've got 1 minute. Oracle message. Hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the prospect of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. There's that 5 of Wands. Seahorse spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Watch your words, don't take sides. Your message from Seahorse spirit is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Spirit wants you to know that even if you are tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way for you to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. 2 messages about watching, right? Look through. Another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks you to step back from it, be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what's possible. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why. And you will know beauty, truth, love and wisdom. Best of luck, Sagittarius. Brilliant reading. Do take care, and I will see you again soon. I hope that was helpful to you. Bye-bye. Sagittarius, just very, very quickly, well, I've got a minute to spare. I was talking about polar bears. I kept talking about polar bears during your reading, and like, this is my start screen when I've loaded up my computer to upload the video. It's also 11 o'clock. A bit sad it's not 11:11, but yeah. Do you know, North Pole, polar bears? Something there to do with your reading, right? It's got to mean something. All right, do take care. Back with you again soon. Bye bye. Now I'm back. There's something to this. I just went through the entire quiz. The question was, which of these animals is not found at the North Pole? The emperor penguin. Now I kept talking about polar bears, and it was like you were leaving an emperor. So perhaps it's like you have to travel. Perhaps you've been looking in the wrong place for your emperor, right? Like the penguins as well. Penguins mate for life. Like, look at the cute penguins. So like penguins mate for life. They pair up. You're getting that stuff about otters and seahorses. You've been looking for your emperor in the wrong place, I think. So you need to move the goalposts. Like penguins are at the South Pole. Polar bears are in the North Pole. So like, I don't know. Like, you're the polar bear, right? You persevere and you're at the North Pole, but maybe your emperor's at, I don't know, poles apart, polar opposites. There's something to that. There is something to that, right? I'm going. Take care. Bye bye.